Okay, so I'm gonna be reviewing almost every character in the game, because the only two characters I'm missing is both Watson and Caustic. Those are the two characters I don't have. And you know what? We're gonna be reviewing every gun too. So it's gonna be quite a long journey to review them. Okay, so this is Octane's thing. So his passive is he regenerates over time. So let me just damage myself real quick.
Throw an arc star.
Let me just not stand that close. I'm gonna stay back. You would see that after he's done getting hit, his health is going to regenerate at the bottom. Let me just get up here real quick. So he has two other things. Many people might actually know this, but this is for like new players. So if they don't know and don't know which character they want to get, this can help them get a character. So that's his passive. His dim makes him run a lot. Makes him run at the same speed as Wraith using her portal ability. Let me actually change my FOV. I don't know why I have my FOV like that. I thought it'd be good. Sometimes I like my FOV all the way up. But that's how fast he is. So hold on, let me count real quick. Takes about 9 seconds. I may have counted too fast. Hold on, let me count at a normal pace.
It's go time.
So when I counted at a normal pace, it was 5 seconds. But when I counted at that other, I'm not really the best at counting at normal pace, so I don't know. It took about 5 seconds for the more normal pace, and 9 seconds for when I was counting in that other kind of pace. And oh yeah, his ability. Hold up. So his ability, you place on a jump pad and you jump like that. You could also use it to make enemies jump off the map, trolling it quite a bit. But it can be destroyed, sadly. Sometimes it's a happily, actually. Okay, it's hard to actually destroy it when you're like this, but... So that's basically it for him. And so it took about 5 and 9 seconds. So we're gonna see what it takes with like another character.
This time will be different.
So, holster the weapon like I did before. So I counted him at a. I did not. Okay. I gotta count it.
Phasing.
No, I don't want to go down. Oh my god, bro. So I counted at a normal pace, and that was at 9. So I'm not gonna count it like a normal, like fast pace, because that just overall just kind of beats it. So Octane is one of the fastest characters in the game, but a Wraith and an Octane going at a race actually might be challenging on which one's gonna win, because Wraith's ultimate with Dimensional Rift for 60 seconds she can run pretty fast. Yeah, like pretty fast. Okay, so that's it for Octane. I got through all the abilities and how fast he is. So, okay.
They tried to get rid of me. They failed.
So this is Crypto. Now he has a passive called Neuralink, which your teammates can actually see what your drone sees up to 30 meters. So if you go any more than 30 meters within this thing, your teammates won't be able to see it. And there's a certain amount of range that you can get to. It's kind of hard to actually reach it when I'm actually in the firing range because of the barriers. But I'm gonna get back before it does anything. So with that, his drone has a certain amount of health. Well, actually, you can see your character's health while you're in the drone. It's at the bottom. And you could actually get killed while you're inside your drone because you don't have that much awareness unless you're peeking your drone like very close to you. But that's what he looks like when he's doing it. So you can exit the drone and it will just kind of stay there. It won't follow you or anything, I don't think. But what the drone will do is it will look at towards you, towards your little area where you are. I think that it can even spot stuff if he's not using his drone. Can the drone still spot stuff or not? Yeah, it can. So even if you're out of your drone can still spot enemies. It just can't really move. You can recall it, which takes a little bit of time, so it could get shot. So yeah, but if it does get shot, or you reach a certain the certain amount of range that you can not go past, and you go past it, it will just explode. So this is, and I don't know how long it'll take to cool down. But let me just see real quick. Oh, your screen kind of gets more glitchy too. Oh yeah, it goes like that when you're almost out of range. Let me get out of range, so I'll show his ultimate once yeah. It's very hard to get out of range in this game mode. As soon as you reach that one barrier, yeah. All I gotta say is it does explode. And I'm actually gonna destroy it myself, so I'm gonna get over here. I'm gonna see if I can destroy it myself. If I had a friend, this would really help. Sadly, you can't use the jump pad.
I'm back. Logged off my drone.
Wait. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure you can also pick up your squad mate's banner with a crypto drone. So if your squad mate's down and you don't really feel like going down there because there's a lot of enemies or something, you could legitimately just not do anything. You could just kind of wait. Either for your drone to recharge or just not really wait, but like I can't speak actually. It's very late.
Throwing Oxstar.
That didn't work. What am I gonna? Wait, no. Turning on the dummies won't do anything. Maybe if I die.
Throwing grenade. Grenade out.
Yeah, you can see how it just exploded right there. Went boom boom. It should take anywhere around 10 seconds or 30 or something. Yeah, 40-second cooldown if destroyed. Yeah, I could have legit just looked over there. I am an Octane main. You know, in the comments or in this live stream, if you, no one's gonna watch my video, but if you do, for some reason, you can just comment down what character you're a main with, and what character you always use. Okay, so you actually need your drone for the ability. Like, you don't have your drone out, you can't do the ability. It is an EMP.
The all-seeing eye.
And I'm pretty sure it gets rid of all people's ability, like Revenant's ability. But it has a pretty big range, and even if you're not controlling your drone, you can still use it.
Making them
That's actually what. That's a very giant. It gets rid of all of their shields and I think abilities. I think. Let me see. So it does 50 damage to shield seal. I can't speak. Shields, and slows players and destroys traps. And it, you know, when you get hit by an arc stare, how slow you go. It's like that. But I'm gonna showcase this guy.
If you're wondering about an afterlife, there is none.
So they have added a buff to him. So now it takes you get 2 of them.
Just shut it. Shut it down.
And your abilities get locked for either 10 or 12 seconds. That might not seem like a lot, but when you're in a fight, that's pretty bad. Like pretty bad, I mean like very bad when you're in like a firefight. Especially a fist fight. And you're almost dead in that fist fight, like you can't use your abilities to get away. But, I want to get his ability ready before I showcase his passive and stuff. Okay, so his passive is called Stalker, and he goes a lot faster when crouching. He goes a little bit faster than actually walking. Wait, does he go running speed? Wait, I think he does go running speed. Hold on, let me count. 4. He does! Hold on. Wait, no, it takes so it's just a little tiny bit slower than Ryan. His ability, on the other hand, it's more noticeable when the bots are alive, so I'm gonna turn on the bots. That's the Phoenix Spear. I'm picking those up because when I switch characters, my ability goes away.
I want light ammo.
No, you don't need light ammo. Let me just run up there. Oh, you do take damage from his stim, by the way. You can't really die though. Like, I've been trying a lot, and my friend who has been an Octane main long before me,
I need light ammo.
Since like season 1 basically, he told me you can't die, and I was like, I'm gonna put that to the test. And well, he was right.
Here I come, back from the sky.
It may be possible, but you can't damage yourself that much without dying. So that's what made it way harder. Dang, I gotta drop my gun too. Change lighting. It worked.
I just die already.
Listen, you're gonna have to deal with it, buddy. I was saying, why can't I die already? Because I'm the one playing as him right now. I think his ultimate sellings go a lot faster too. Oh, they get a lot faster because that's actually very fast. Like he just gets to focus. Oh yeah, there's a certain range too, so I have to pop it down here. By the way, it can be destroyed.
Find yourself in the shadows.
I think I just got one of the secret animations where he presses down. Yeah, that is one. Where he presses down on the skull. Oh wait, hold on. You have to go up to it and enter it.
Shut him up good.
It basically makes me escape death.
I'm back at the totem. You're on your own.
Okay. I'm trying my best to actually get up here so I can self-revive because the bots can't get up here. The shield is gonna get destroyed. No, stop running up here. Eat this person. Nope, I'm gonna die from a bot when I have a self-revive. Self-revives take so long. Uh-oh. I gotta deactivate the bots. And to do that, I gotta run up pretty far without dying.
Revived myself because that's never happened before. Shut it, skin suit. Shut up.
So, actually, that was a pretty quick character review. Pretty sure his ultimate accelerants go up faster.
I have come to save the day.
Because of why.
Maybe.
So the next person we are going to be reviewing is Mirage.
I'm back. You guys miss me?
He's the first ever character I bought. Because he seems pretty funny, but you could go read the lore yourself. Both his brothers died in war. He lived in a very bad area where it was overrun by stalkers and stuff like that. His mom or grandma or whoever has amnesia, so it can't really remember him. All she remembers is her love for pork.
You got bamboozled.
It's actually pretty sad. So you can see the difference between his personality when he's by himself in solo, or if he's in a squad. So if he's in a squad, he will be all funny and stuff, have a lot of ego. But when he's by himself, but when he's by himself, it's actually like his true self. Like his true self is very sad. He's like, he tries to make jokes, but then remembers that he's by himself, and he goes like, one of his lines is like something like, okay, 1 minute till storm. And then he realizes no one's like watching. He's like, no. It's actually pretty sad, his lore. But anyway, let's go over his character review. Mirage is a very good character. I would actually recommend that. So he has a decoy.
Sending out my decoy.
That when it gets shot, pretty sure it shows the location of the enemy that shot it. So if you see something like that, and it looks like Mirage, be careful. Oh yeah, his passive is Encore. He automatically drops a decoy and he cloaks for about 5 seconds when he's knocked down. So you have a little bit of time if you have a soft revive or to get out of that area to let your teammates revive you. So, or just get your banner in a safer place. His ability, I forgot about that. It's called Vanishing Act, and it is actually really good. It's actually a pretty good ability. I just realized when you're aiming, it doesn't tell you that your thing's ready. So Vanishing Act is pretty good because, hold up. Nah, never mind. I'm not gonna go third person mode. I'll show you that at my last character review. So his ability goes cloak for quite a bit. Pops those all down. And you actually get quite a bit of time to run away. And that was him. So now we have Bangalore.
Time to drop, shock, and rock.
I don't like Bangalore. So she has smoke that I'm pretty sure.
Top in the chimney.
No, I thought it did damage anyways. So you can't really see through the smoke that easy. But what's her passive again? Oh yeah, his passive is double timing. She yells double timing it when she's spotted by an enemy, and I think runs at the same speed as an Octane. Maybe, just maybe. But it's actually a very short. Wait, nope. Revenant doesn't get a faster ultimate accelerant time. My game's just glitched for a little bit. She has two things of smoke that she can kill. It gives her some time to. I swear, it used to damage the enemies if you were to hit them with like the little smoke pellet thingies. I think her ability may be the same as Gibraltar's ability. So her ability, I'm pretty sure,
Painless knocking at the door. Heads down. Airstrike danger close.
Oh, concussion mines. Oh, those kind of airstrikes. Where, yeah, when it explodes, it concusses you, so it slows you down quite a lot. Basically turns everything into a minefield of pure pain. Doesn't do anything.
Make it two.
Is it the same as Gibraltar? Well, we'll figure that out. The next character is Wraith. Wait. I've already legit... Wait, Voices from the Void. If you hear a voice when danger is approaching, as far as you can tell if it's on your side. So, is there voices that you hear when you're playing as a Wraith that tell you the wrong things? Or tell you, like, something wrong, and it kind of makes you think it's all safe, and then, boom! Get shot in the head. So, basically, when I was testing out the thing, I already did basically all her abilities. You know, you could figure out the Dimensional Rift by yourself. That is fair. I think everybody knows it already.
I have come to save the day. Maybe.
Mr. Robot. He is a Marvin unit. Like, you remember the Marvin units from what was it? Titanfall? That you'd always feel bad if you were to kill them or take away that little gun that you needed for the entire mission. It takes quite a while to master his grapple. He isn't that fast. He doesn't have any damage benefits when it comes to punching because like every other character. Also, a little known fact that not that much people know, oddly enough, is that Octane, Revenant hates Pathfinder. So in some of his little banner poses, you can see him, killing, him, because, I don't know. Also, a good tip to know is when you have your ability ready for grapple, if your thing is like a yellow color like that, that means you can't grapple onto it. But when it's a blue color like that, that means that you can grapple to it. Okay. His ability is actually really good for getting around, because you can place it anywhere you want. Like, there's no different things. So if you were to play hide and seek with your friends in this game, he would be a go-to. Just, you'll have to try to get rid of the zip line. I don't know how to do that. Maybe you can just shoot it to get rid of it. Maybe. Makes it able for you to do that one Easter egg where if you shoot every single little dinosaur thing, a big monster will come out of there.
Using grapple.
I'm not gonna try to do that in any video actually, because I have no clue. His passive, oh yeah, he can tell. Yeah, there's a survey beacon that Pathfinder can use. When he uses it, it tells you when the next circle is going to be. That's pretty good. Okay, here is Lifeline. The originally Mozambique here meme. Speaking of Mozambique here meme, hold up. Mozambique's actually a really good weapon.
Peacekeeper, Mozambique, yeah.
Yeah. So if you want it, like the most powerful weapon in basically in the entire game, get a Mozambique, hammer point rounds, and a purple shotgun on the barrel. So should take either one clip or two clips. Yeah, one clip, depending on how far you are. Or if you're just aiming. Wait, let me try to aim better. That's okay. Yeah, it depends on where you are. Or just if you're aiming, because when you're aiming, it all focuses on the head. My favorite weapon is probably the Peacekeeper. But her ability, by the way, the characters I have gone to, Bangalore, Wraith, and Pathfinder, and the other ones I'm about to review, are free. They come, you don't have to buy them or anything. But this little guy is actually really good because it heals your health up quite a bit. Let me grab a grenade. You gotta wait quite a while though. I don't like that. Okay. Use the arc star, it's a lot easier. So, okay. Oh yeah, I forgot. You share a server with other people, except you can't see those other people. So if one of these randomly goes down like that, and you didn't touch it, then that means then that means there's another. That means that somebody's shooting it, and it kind of glitched out. What? Yeah, it's definitely another server. Wait, I need healing. And then it starts to heal you. Never mind then. I like thermite grenades because you can kind of use them as a little barrier to protect yourself. Let me wait for the ability to come. Okay, unlike Octane, none of the other characters heal over time, I'm pretty sure.
Fetch me up, Doc.
So it heals you up quite a lot, and pretty fast.
Health over here.
It will heal you up like half health or full health, depending on what health you are. What is her passive? Oh yeah, when you're reviving a knocked teammate, you get protected by a shield wall that comes from your little drone, and holding items are used 25% faster. And you find extra supplies inside blue supply bins. So they added blue supply bins for, I don't know when. It was a new update. I don't know when they did it, but they did it. And so basically, it's like a normal supply bin, except it is,
Recharging my shields.
except it is, actually blue. They're not that rare, and they're not that really good, I would say. But when you're playing as Lifeline, they're really good because an extra compartment at the bottom of it pops up, and it's really good. Lifeline is really good for like supplies and stuff because she gets the extra loot within those supply bins, and her ability, her ultimate ability, which is a care package. That is really good, actually. Okay, you can't place it up there. You can't place it up here. So yeah, you have to be down at ground level in order to place it.
Is it my birthday already?
By the way, if you're standing right here or something, or if an enemy is standing there at the time, and it comes down, it will kill you. So just keep that in mind. But if you're in this area, it should damage you at least once. Or a little bit. So it gives you actually pretty decent supplies.
Patch me
That's
up,
an overview for her. Gibraltar, big boy.
I'm back in action.
Big boy
Let's do this,
Gibraltar.
brothers.
She has a arm shield, which I'm pretty sure is just passive. Yeah. So that's why he's really annoying for when you're in a gunfight, because he can legit do that. You just gotta wait till he's done reloading. So he can legit just do this when you're in a gunfight. It doesn't cover his entire body, it just covers his most of his face. You can still get headshots and you can still shoot him in the legs and somewhere around the stomach. But it makes him super annoying. And what makes him annoying on top of that is his ability.
Shield up.
He just does that. And if you have multiple, I'm pretty sure the glitch is patched, but there was a glitch where you could do multiple of the same legend within actual like games. So I saw this one thing. I'm pretty sure that glitch came with the new Trials update, and the glitch would be kind of bad because the people who did the glitch might get reported for hacking by other people who don't know about the glitch. And it's definitely patched. But I saw this one thing where there's 3 bloodhounds all have the same skin and same everything, and wow, it was actually kind of funny. It was like a meme. His ability is the exact opposite of Bangalore's concussive mine. It's not the exact opposite, but it's not really concussive.
This guy. Heads up, Lee. They'll never shoot through this.
When you throw it, it goes down and instantly explodes. Obviously, his shield can deflect all of that. And he can take a lot more damage than most enemies, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 15 less damage, percent less damage. And he is not slowed by bullets, which makes him kind of scary. This is my character I first ever started playing as, actually.
I return to the hunt.
You might not know this, but the voice actor is a girl, and Bloodhound himself is actually a girl. Sounds like a guy, but it's actually a girl. You learn that from the Old Ways trailer thing. His ability is like extremely good. Because you can tell when an enemy dies in the area and how long ago they died. Like right there. Like it's kind of like a tracker. So if it's like that, and there's like any enemies around, you can see their footsteps and how old their footsteps were, like that. Like you can just follow them and ping them, and like when stuff happens. Basically, when anything happens, slide marks, blood trail, which is for when enemies are knocked. Also, I wonder what happens if I go inside before it spawns. What? Spawn right here. Okay, you just go inside. But he's actually a very good character. So if you basically do anything, he will be able to know how long ago you did it and when you did it, like looted stuff. His ability is also this. It's a giant little ball that can tell you where enemies are for a very short period of time, but they can see the orb. But it won't really take away your exact location because it's a pretty big orb. My friend tried to tell me don't use your ability because it will give away our entire location, and he wasn't that smart in the situation. His ability, on the other hand, you know every single thing. You know where enemies are. You can see when the footsteps. You can see the footsteps like while they're happening. You're a lot more powerful. With like everything. I think you take less damage. And it just makes you an extremely good character. Makes you run at maybe a little bit faster than Octane too. Or maybe just the same speed as Octane. Let me see. Oh yeah, when you're knockdowns extend duration. So when you knock someone, it extends the range. Yeah, I'm trying to say. Oh, that was already it too. Half an hour too. Say a lot. I'm gonna show you the third person glitch. You already seen the make those little dummies come to life glitch. I'm not calling them dumb. Well, I kind of am. Don't. If there's any dummies in the comments, don't get offended that I called those things dummies. Get it? Because. Okay, never mind. I'll stop. So you can't have any weapons with this one. Oh, by the way, in my other video, when I called you, when I said if any of you little retards in the comments, I didn't actually mean that. I just didn't know what to say at the time, so the first word that came to my head was actually like retards. So I just decided to say that.
This time will be different.
I just want to tell you because I didn't want to like hurt any of you guys' feelings, or in fact lose.
Here comes Gibraltar.
Any
Now that was awesome.
It's not gonna work.
Now for the right choice.
Whoa!
Okay.
What a rush!
Time to drop.
Yes, I finally did it. Jesus. That glitch is the hardest to do, I'm not gonna lie. But you can see everything your character does except in third person. You can change your legends and stuff, and you'll keep third person.
That was awesome!
So, you can still do those. It won't make you forever go out of it. But if you do die, you'll have to do it again.
Faster, faster!
And you can also see some pretty funny visual glitches. Like that. Like you instantly become like pretty dark. Oh, up there,
Yeah,
it's
it's
a
over here.
really bad visual glitch. Like, it's not like bad, but it makes your character like pitch black to other people. And also like your gun is pitch black, so you can't really see anything else other than like your gun. It's right somewhere over here. Yeah, right here. Whoa, what was that? Why is everything so fast? What is happening? Wait, everything's faster, even the hit time. What is happening?
Faster, faster, faster!
Yeah, my one friend was playing as Gibraltar, and he got right here, and he was like pitch black. Well, let me see.
I'm back in action, boys. Let's do this, brothers.
He looked like the Void, basically. Oh yeah, when
Now
you're
for the
using
right
a Wraith
choice.
and you do
Point
this, it actually looks kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. That's not how you hold a zipline. By the way,
You're
this is what
wondering about an afterlife. There is none.
Revan's hand looks really
Gonna
weird.
shut you up.
Pretty sure he looks a lot different too. Oh, he can crawl up a lot quicker and higher than most people. So he can get about up there. And this is another character.
Now for the right choice.
Yeah, they can't do that. That's why Revenant's very cool.
I just die already.
And Revenant is legitimately too angry to die. And also kind of thick too. Like, look at that. I'm sorry. Like, you can get up here and nobody else can. You have to be a Revenant to get up here too. Oh, Jesus Christ, what's wrong with him? Anyway, okay. Okay, well, there's actually more than just that, but...
That felt good. Nice job, but you still fought her.
Yeah, he looks kind of weird when he's... Yeah, he's like... the one kid in school, or he's like the weird kid in school that only makes dark humor jokes and says, "Don't come to school tomorrow." And then school gets canceled because of it. That's what kind of person he is. Look at him. Oh, Crypto
Thanks for
always
not giving
walks
up on
around
me.
like this. He even runs like that. Anyway, that way, we still got the weapon review. I promised that we would do a weapon review, so here we go. Wingman, okay. Wingman, big boy. There, does 45 damage. 95 to the head. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do this. Well, that was a stream. And yeah, that was a video.